Welcome back. This is the last lesson recording for IM2, October 19th, 2020. So now, recognizing transformation rules. Triangle TEA is transformed to triangle T prime, E prime, A prime. Notice that the prime notation tells you, okay, when you see the one with prime notation, that's the new transformed image, right? So this is how you tell which one you started off with, which is the one that is new. So then T became T prime 0, negative 3. Okay. And so do you see any patterns here? Okay. Do you see any patterns here as far as X and Y being flipping or X and Y consistently changing or changing in sign or anything like that? It actually turns out to be translation. Okay. So notice what's happening. So negative 4 is becoming 0. So negative 4, what happened to negative 4 to become 0? It added 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. So it's a translation 4 to the right. Okay? So, and 0 became negative 3, and 5 became 2, and negative 4 became negative 7. What's the pattern here? It decreased by 3. Okay? 0 became negative 3. So it's a translation of down by 3 units. So how are the coordinates changing? And look up the rule if you need to. And so the x coordinates increased by 4 and y coordinates decreased by 3. Okay, so then there is possible sides for a triangle. Can this be the measure of sides of a triangle? So if you have 3, 9, and 8. Okay, so let's just ignore the 8 here. Okay, so what are the possible side lengths if you're just given 3 and 9? Well, the sum of 3 and 9 is 12. So the maximum it can be is 12. But in fact, it cannot even be 12, but it has to be slightly less than 12. And 9 minus 3 is 6. So it has to be at least 6. Okay, so any sides of a triangle must be shorter than the other two sides added together, and the shortest side cannot be shorter than the other two sides subtracted. So to tackle this problem, I would again just be looking at these two sides, 3 and 9. If I have 3 and 9, then the sum of 3 and 9 is 12. Okay, so 3 plus 9 is 12. And the difference between 9 and 3 is 9 minus 3 is going to be 6. That means I know that the length, if I call that length, has to be in between 12 and 6, and it's not including. If it was 12, if the length was 12, then it will be, there will be 3 here, and then there will be a 9 here, and then if it was 12 exactly, then it will be right on top of each other. So this is 12. So this is not a triangle. It's a flat line. It's a two lines on top of each other. So 12 does not work. But if it's anything less, like 11.999, that means that we're good. Okay? Again, same thing with 6. If it was 6, if that one was 6, so if I have 3 units, so if I have 3 units here, and then I have 9 units. Then if it was 6, it would again be flat line, two lines overlapping each other. So this would not be a triangle. So it has to be bigger than 6, like 6.1 or 6.2 or 6.001 would still work. Okay? So it need, again, it's notice the inequality. So look at 8. Is this possible? Is number 8 between 6 and 12? Yes, it does. Okay, so that means this triangle is possible, right? Okay, so then finally, homework is the review packet, and you are going to be turning in at least 1 hour's worth of work. And like I said before, The worked out solution will be available for you to look at and check your answers against on Wednesday morning. All right. Thank you for listening. Take care.